My girlfriend is Bis-timeual. She had S-time with another girl, and never told me until the next day. My girlfriend and I have been together 5 years. She told me she was bi-timeual shortly after we started dating. I have always been okay with her being bis-timeual. We have had a lot of conversations over the years about it. We agreed if she wanted to be with another girl, the only thing I ask was for her to be upfront and tell me all the details, like who and where, things like this, and she agreed. I also have never pushed that I needed to be there or a threesome. She hasn't been with a girl since we been together. Then 2 weeks ago she told she wanted a ladies' night out with her friends. They planned on going to a nearby bigger town and spending the night because they were going to be drinking and didn't want to drive, so I thought, okay, have fun, I trust her. So when that Saturday came, she left as planned. I told her be careful and have fun. The next morning when she returned, she told me she had slept with a girl that she had met on a dating app. She told me they went out to eat and then to club, drank, danced, and then spent the night together at the hotel. Course I freaked out because she had lied to me. I asked, why did you not tell me the truth? She said she didn't want me bothering here, and you said you were okay with me being with other girls. This where I need advice. I think she broke our agreement to be upfront and tell me all the details, which she clearly didn't. Everything she told me was kind sketchy. She thinks she has done nothing wrong. I think she had all this planned well in advance and had plenty of time to tell me. I think having S-time outside a relationship is cheating if you have to hide it or lie about it. How do I know she with a girl? Maybe she was with guy. I ask her to prove she was with a girl, like text or something. She didn't. I don't have a problem that she had S-time with another girl, but how she went about it. I don't know if I can trust her again. I feel betrayed, disrespected, disappointed, hurt. Then I think maybe it was my fault. I did tell her it was okay with me that she could sleep with other girls, and she keeps telling me that, but she hide it. Sorry, kinda long, but any advice on how I should deal with this would be appreciated. Redditor's reactions, story 2 after. Redditor 1. I think she had all this planned well in advance. Well, yeah, she matched with, chatted to, and met up with someone on a dating app. Her ignoring the basic boundaries of what you set up means she cheated on you, whether she likes that description or not. Her doubling down and saying she did nothing wrong means she will 100% do that in the future again. Easy deal breakers for me. I would be out if my partner didn't have that basic level of respect. Redditor follow-up, this op. Any relationships, but especially ones with an aspect of being open, rely on complete and open honesty. She cheated on you. She matched, she planned, she lied, she went on a date. Redditor 2. She told me she was bis-timeual shortly after we started dating. I have always been okay with her being bis-timeual. We have had a lot of conversations over the years about it. We agreed if she wanted to be with another girl, the only thing I asked was for her to be upfront and tell me the details. This is a little unclear. Did you talk about her being bis-timeual, or being polyamorous? Because being bis-timeual doesn't mean she needs to be able to have S-time with women outside your relationship. Bis-timeuals are perfectly capable of and often are part of monogamous relationships. The way you worded this makes me concerned. She misled you into thinking sleeping with women while in a relationship is normal or required. Redditor follow-up, this. I find it absolutely crazy how people use sexuality as an excuse on this sub. Just because you are bi, doesn't mean you are a beast without control, or that you have to be with one of each gender. It's crazy. Redditor 3, for me this comes under cheating. Yes, you said she could be with woman as long as she's upfront with you. However, she was not. She said she was going for a girls' night. She did not tell you she was on a dating app. She did not tell you she was going on a date night specifically with or without the expectation of having S-time. Would be confident in she did know it was going to happen. She has cheated because she never told you in advance, to which you had numerous conversations about. Is your relationship open? Are you allowed to have time with other men, women? Are you on dating sites looking for time? Have you agreed with your partner to be on dating sites to meet women? If you thought you were in a monogamous relationship with the knowledge she might sleep with a woman spontaneously and were okay with that, then again she's still cheated. This was a pre-arranged hookup with a whole dash of deceit before the date and sounds like lots of gaslighting afterwards. Story 2, my GF is upset with me because I gave my ex-GF some money and dog food. My M29XF28 and I were together for 6 years before I broke up with her for cheating on me. A year later I met my now GF and have been in a relationship for 1.5 years. She is a very loving and caring GF, and I love her a bunch, but she tends to be untrusting sometimes. I don't blame her for this, as she has been cheated on in 2-3 of her relationships. My ex, whom I dislike, has a few months old baby. The guy she cheated on me with and is probably the father is nowhere to be found. According to her, he was on a visit visa. Last night she texted me from a new number. I blocked her OG number for some money. I told her to F off, and then she sent me a sob story about her baby, and how she needs money for Pampers and stuff. As much as I don't like her, part of me felt sorry for the child. I told her to send me her bank details, and I would transfer her some money. She asked me if I could give her cash instead and that she was outside my building. Frankly, it sounded a little sketchy, but I didn't want to hurt a child, so I buzzed her in and told her to come upstairs. I did get my phone out to record this interaction. I gave her a little over $150. She also asked for some dog food, which I also gave her. I never invited her in. The whole interaction happened from the door. We exchanged some pleasantries, and she was on her way. The first thing the next morning I tell my GF about this to get it out of the way, and she just blows up on me and accuses me of doing sneaky poop behind her back. I explained to her exactly how things happened and that I recorded the whole interaction. She is assuming that since I didn't wake her up, I was up to something shady with my ex, and I only did what I did because I still have feelings for her. I am absolutely empathetic toward my GF because of her past experiences, but her reaction feels too excessive. All day she has told me to tell her the truth because she will find out eventually. I am telling the truth. There is nothing more to tell. It doesn't look like she is going to drop this anytime soon. I want her to trust me. Advice. Edit, I have showed her the recording and texts. She doesn't believe them and told me it's a setup. Redditor's reactions, story 3 after. Redditor 1, next time you are feeling generous with your old girlfriend, give her a gift card from a grocery store or Walmart. That way it goes for food and diapers and not drugs. Redditor 2, bro, you got finessed, and your girl lost a little respect for you. Stop talking to your lying ex. Redditor follow up, brother, that's bun low, help the kid out and bun the new ting. The ex was a cunt, but my man's tryna do right. Who sim? Redditor 3, you shouldn't have helped her ex, especially after she cheated on you, and yeah, you believed her sob story. WTH, next time don't even interact with her ex. Op answer, her story about her kid and her financial situation is true. We have mutual friends, and I hear from them every now and then about her financial position. I agree. Not going to interact with her in the future. Just to clarify, I don't feel bad for her but for her kid. Story 3, cheating ex-wife wants the engagement ring. I know where I stand legally, I'm more curious where people stand on this from a morality perspective. I found out a little over a year ago my wife of 5 years together 12 was cheating on me. She moved out and willingly left, chose on her own to leave behind the engagement ring and wedding band. We've since come to an agreement on the division of property, which was silent on the engagement ring. Even more recently, she now wants the $12,000 engagement ring. Despite using the law terms conditional gift, I'm not interested in discussing law again. Morality is the question here. I see an engagement ring as a conditional gift. Not a condition of getting married, but staying married and being faithful, i.e. not ducking other people and all of the other things that come with marriage. Interested in everyone's thoughts? Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, she cheated. I'd tell her to pound sand. Morally. She ducked herself out of those rings when she cheated on you. Redditor 2, she can go suck a bag of ducks. Redditor 3, morally, she's not entitled to that ring. She cheated, she can go find another man to give her a ring.